Hey YouTube, this is the first part of my multi-part series for my trip to the Big Island of Hawaii. I've been to Oahu years ago, and so I had certain expectations of how the Big Island would be like for my second time to Hawaii. But let's just say this trip exceeded my expectations by a landslide. This video and later ones of the series is all about food and drink on the Big Island. But first, some logistics. I flew Alaska Airlines nonstop from Seattle to the Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport, and total flight duration was about 5 hours. FYI that there is a time difference of 3 hours between here and the west coast of the mainland, so you may feel a little jet lagged despite flying domestic. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment on any places you recommend on the Big Island that I may have missed, and hit that subscribe button so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's go to my first restaurant recommendation on the Big Island. Sorry Hawaii, I brought the rain with me. But hey, we're here. So we're at Sushi Cocoro. This place has two of my most loved things, sushi and udon. Made a reservation, so let's go and face mask required. Look at these rolls. Oh look, some are on discounted price. God, you know, I miss these so much. Got tempura udon, and then this thing called the bomb. Got roll sushi here. They got their spam for Hawaii. Different dons. Unagi don, ahi don, ahi and salmon don. Okay, so telling you guys what we ordered. So first we got tempura udon right here. Nice picture. Then we got this red hot lava roll, which is a spicy tuna roll with spicy ahi poke on top with spicy aioli, sriracha, teriyaki sauce, masago, scallion, and tempura bit. So it's gonna be a little bit spicy, hence the name. And then we also got the ahi katsu. Katsu also means win in Japanese. Hitokatsu, must win. So, red hot lava's here. I would say this is like really decked out. Got the masago, scallion. There's like a bunch of like tempura pieces. So, I like to eat it with ginger and wasabi here. And I'll just do too much going on with this one. I'll do this one. Here's this. Oh, this is creamy. I like this. So that's like the tuna part on top. And then here's the actual roll. It's got a nice kick. Oh, tempura udon's here. Look at this. Itadakimasu. Simple but very comforting. Oh, thank you. And here's with the shrimp tempura, so there's two each. Ooh. We got the ahi steak. It's a little different than what I imagined. It's good, but the texture is a little bit surprising for me. I think because I don't really have ahi cooked. Usually I eat it raw, like in a roll or sashimi. But this is still good. The sauce is a nice touch as well. Now that we have dinner, time to grab some drinks. There are a couple of nice breweries on the Big Island, and here's a recommendation of one of the top ones on my list. We're going to check out our table for us, and then we'll get seated. Hey, so I'm here at Ola Brew. So this is 4 minutes away from the Sushi Cocoro place that we just went to. I heard of this place a lot of good things, and also because I really like ciders. So I got their cider flight. So each one I'll just kind of describe what they are. So we have white pineapple, I think that's what it is. Tangelo, which I believe is tangerine. This is Kona gold pineapple, so I guess we have 2 pineapples here. And then this is the dragon fruit lychee. So I'll just taste each one and let you guys know how they taste. So first with the white pineapple. Cheers. Now this is alright. It's a little bit light. How do I explain it? It's light. Like juice, hashtag juice. But it's not bad, it's actually pretty good. And the next one is Tangelo. I don't know how to describe this, except that it's just kind of fizzy. And then this is the Kona gold pineapple. This one's a little bit better than the white pineapple. This one has a little bit more flavor, a little bit more fizz. So it's like these two, but like a little bit better version combined. And then this one is the black sheep because it's red color. It's a dragon fruit lychee. Cheers. Oh, sorry I made that face. That's totally the hashtag not impressed face. I would describe this as there's really not much depth in this. Like you can taste like the fizziness and the cider part, but like other than that, I can't really taste dragon fruit or lychee. Granted, I haven't really had lychee or dragon fruit for quite a while, but there's like not much depth here, so it's not bad. It's just not my favorite out of these 4. So. When you're on the Big Island, something you have to do is visit a coffee bean plantation, because that's where Kona coffee comes from. It can be a little overwhelming considering there are so many coffee bean plantations and farms, but the one I highly recommend is called Greenwell Farms. The tour is free, you don't need a reservation beforehand, it's highly educational and engaging, and you can sample their different coffee brews. The samples, some merch. Trying some samples here. Cheers.
So good morning, everybody. Welcome to Greenwell Farms. And my name is Chai. I will be curiosity about my name and where I work. And people who drink chai tea will know what I meant by that. Okay? So you can call me Chai or you can call me Mocha. I will respond to either. We do roasting for many local farms. They have a farm. They can grow. They can process. They do not chew on it. About maybe 3 seconds. The fire comes up. Yeah. Spicy, okay? You are gutsy, very gutsy. Okay, all right. Okay.
Thank
so
you.
this is Greenwell Farms black pepper, okay?
Oh, thank you.
So
We got some sea salt here, honey.
this one
honey sticks. They got like a spice rub and pepper, which we got to taste during the tour. Hey, just bought some goods. They put in this nice little fancy bag. Greenwell Farms, which is, I believe, the 4th generation of this owner of this estate. So I got the one, hold on, this one. So this is the macadamia nut. I wanted the whole bean so I can just grind it daily. So it's nice and freshly ground. Next up for lunch, Teshima. This was a recommendation from our friend originally from Hawaii, as well as one I found from Yelp due to its high rating, so you know it's legit. It's a good example of a Japanese restaurant in Hawaii that incorporates Hawaiian culture in its dishes. Just don't bother calling to make a reservation because I tried to call them multiple times beforehand and no one picked up. So I'm assuming that's a good thing. It means they're so busy they can't bother to pick up the phone. Hey folks, my teishoku is here. So for those of you who aren't sure what teishoku is, so those are just the set lunches. And you know, I used to live in Japan, so this is something I really miss about Japan. And so this is the closest to Japan I can get to right now. So I got the number 1, which comes with sashimi here. I'm gonna try this for you guys. Oh my god, this is so, this is fresh. I like this. Next, we have the sukiyaki. So this is, how do I describe this? This is like one of those like family home cooked meals that you would have when you're in Japan. It has like a bunch of different ingredients, like there's usually beef, bamboo. It's kind of like, I want to say it's like a vermicelli noodle. It's more like potato something noodle, but try this. The flavor is nice. The beef though is a little bit hard, but it's fine. And it's nice and warm. Very comforting. And here's just the miso soup. Very comforting. Here's the Simon. For those of you wondering what Simon is, it's a local dish in Hawaii that consists of ramen noodles in broth, where the broth reminds me a little bit of soba broth in Japan. For ingredients, they have their famous spam, julienne egg, and kamaboko, which is the ninja star looking fish cake. Kamaboko. Alright, I think it's time for some shaved ice. So let's go get some shaved ice. So we're here at Kona Wave Cafe, one of the recommendations that we got for some shaved ice. So this was the one that I think most people get. This is called the Lilikoi Volcano. So Lilikoi in Hawaii means passion fruit. So it's got passion fruit, strawberries, mochi, vanilla ice cream, condensed milk, and popping boba. So as you can see, this is like just a mess of goodness. So I'm gonna taste some of this mochi here. Oh yeah. Oh, and like the tropical flavor is like right on. Some strawberry. Oh yes, this has a really good kind of hint of that condensed milk. I'm gonna try some of the actual ice now. Oh yeah, it's sweet, but it's not like overly diabetic sweet. So it's just kind of something to note here. It's a little bit watery down here. I don't know if that's intentional for the whole like volcano effect, but it's seemed like it melted a little bit, intentional or not. Just a heads up that if you guys haven't had popping boba before, the texture is not for everyone. If you get regular boba before, you know what it is. It's like this chewy, you know, tapioca. But this one, it's interesting. I think for a lot of people, you either like it or you don't. I can probably live without it.